What's up, everybody? Unsportsmanlike Conduct, back again. Gabb Bree here to talk sports with you guys.
Hi, guys. Yeah. What a night
week.
last night. Somebody just posted the numbers from the WNBA draft. Did you see what they are?
No, but I would love to know.
I'll tell you right now. 2.446 million viewers.
Wow.
For the WNBA draft last night on ESPN from the hours of 7:30 p.m. Eastern to 9:30 p.m. Eastern. That's
the girls
insane.
Are crushing it. The girls are crushing it.
For context, somebody tweeted out what the previous records numbers was. So they say, holy shit, which accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much it. The previous viewership record for the WNBA draft came in 2004 for Diana Taurasi's draft year. That draft drew 100,000 viewers.
Wow. Okay.
Up 300% from last year. That's insane. It's insane. And like the draft itself we sat down and watched the whole thing. It was exciting.
Yeah, it was. I have a lot of takeaways from it because I think the setup of it was really nice. It looked better than the NFL draft. It looked better than the NBA drafts, and MLB, not even putting that in the convo. It looked really good.
Yeah. My biggest takeaway from it, obviously we knew Caitlin Clark was going to go number one. We've known that for however many months now. The LA Sparks won the draft completely.
Yeah,
completely.
For sure.
Getting Cam at 2 and then getting Rickea Jackson at 4 is an insane double dip. And then Chicago, Camilla and Angel. Like
that'll be entertaining and that'll be fun.
That's gonna be. I wouldn't want to go bang in the paint against them. No thanks. And I saw a lot of people say like, well, what are they going to do? They play the same positions. You can stretch Angel to a 4. She doesn't have to be the 5. You put Camilla at the 5, Angel at the 4. You're banging bodies down there. No thanks. And then my UConn girlies got drafted, which I'm really excited about. I started crying when Nika Mule's name got called. I didn't expect that reaction to come, but I'm sitting there and I'm watching her like hug Gino and stuff. And I was like, holy shit. And
she looked great. Also, she looked so good. And then Paige was having her own little moment.
Like proud mom.
You know what she said, that the suit was supposed to be like
hers? No.
Like LeBron's draft suit.
Shut up.
So that was great.
She's so funny. All of their outfits.
Yeah, they looked really good.
Insane.
They had a really great group on the red carpet. Not even just the athletes, the people there working as well. Everyone showed up and everyone looked really good. It's better than some of the red carpets that you see for like the Oscars.
Yeah.
Or like any celebrity event. It was great.
The red carpet we went to for All-Star Weekend, some of those fits don't really stack up.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Best fit, who would you say?
Ooh, that's tough.
I know who I'm going with.
I have 2 that I was like absolutely obsessed with, but I think I have a number 1. So you go first and I'll make my final decision.
Cameron Brink for my number 1.
That dress is like, gorgeous.
She was just like basketball Barbie.
Gorgeous.
It was unbelievable. Also, her arms, I know she's like super tall and the proportions are like that, but if I could get my arms to look like that, wow.
Just like everything. She's so pretty. She's so good at basketball.
Funny.
She's fit. Like
beanpole
muscle, insane. She can do no wrong. Yeah, so that was one of the options that I was considering because I'm absolutely obsessed with that dress. I know I can't afford it, but if for whatever reason I could, I would get it tomorrow. I'm gonna go with her new teammate, Rickea Jackson, because she's switched fits. She had a red carpet fit and a draft fit. I'm talking about the draft fit. The silver with the shades and everything. She looked fire. But like, yeah, I mean, Angel's outfit was cool, given like sexy Star Wars.
Yeah, she
loved it.
I mean, there's no one that didn't look great. They're all gonna look great regardless, but
yeah, Cam's dress though. If I ever have like a black tie event to go to, I'm figuring out how to get my hands on that dress.
You can wear a dress like that. I can't wear a dress like that because I am way closer to the ground than you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main issue here.
Yeah. Pop like some 6-inch heels on, you should be fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll work out.
Whatever. Trying to think of who else. What other outfits there were? I don't know.
I mean, Caitlin, she had the Prada fit.
Oh my God.
I thought the sunglasses were so cool. I saw a lot of guys saying, like, because you know how they are right now, saying a lot of weird things about her fit. They're like, oh, it doesn't fit her right. I'm like, she's not going for like a super tight jacket. Like, I thought the jacket looked really cool. Also, you can't even afford it. So back up.
That just tells me like those are the same people that still wear t-shirts from 15 years ago. Like,
I mean, so there's a time and place for t-shirts from 15 years ago, and it's when they're oversized with some biker shorts or some like cargos.
No, I'm talking like the musty.
Like, I know what you mean.
Pit stain white.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, no, you're totally right, guys. Prada does not know how to size the people wearing their very, very, very expensive clothing. You are 100% correct.
You're so right. Great.
Yeah, she said that she is the only basketball player, men's or women's, that Prada has ever dressed for a draft, which is, if you're gonna be the first for anything, that's a really fucking cool thing to be the first for. And then she switched into her Uggs after, like, just brand endorsement after brand endorsement, just get it. So good for her. Yeah, I was just watching stuff like this, like similar to like the Oscars red carpets and stuff, seeing these outfits and stuff. I'm like, oh, must be so fun to have money and just
have
like dress
money,
up,
be like really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Have Prada just like dress you for the biggest night of your life. That'd be sick. Meanwhile, I've got knockoff $15 Prada sunglasses on my dresser.
Yeah, right? Same, like some DH Gate sunglasses. Because I'll lose them.
Yeah. Prada, if you're listening,
yeah,
hit us up. We'd love to work with you. If that's ever possible.
You could just like drip us out for the show. We'd sit here in every product that you
product placement.
Even if it looked ridiculous, I'd so do it.
Just give me a duster bag. I'll hang it on the wall. That's all.
Yeah.
WNBA draft. Really cool. And the season starts next month. So hype's not going to go away anytime soon.
Did you see about the jerseys? How many jerseys were purchased last night?
I did.
Did you see that it's the most ever for a drafted athlete from Fanatics?
I did not.
Caitlin Clark beat out Trevor Lawrence for jersey sales.
Wow.
Which I think is insane.
Sorry if you are someone who ordered that jersey though, because you're not going to get that until maybe November.
Yeah.
Maybe Christmas.
Hopefully they get it right.
Yeah, I mean, hope so. But like the whole pants debacle, and now the Saquon jerseys, you're not getting them until week 4, and like there's just no way. There's no way. Hopefully by Christmas. But yeah, I did see that, and I also saw someone tweet this, and I'm actually surprised, and I looked it up, and it's seemingly true. Caitlin Clark's jersey obviously was available right away on Fanatics. No Aaliyah Boston jerseys, though. She was the number 1 pick last year. Like, seems a little odd.
Yeah, it does seem a little odd. But speaking of the Indiana Fever, did you see the video of them at their watch party celebrating?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so some of the girls on the team, they had like a big watch party. They're all in an arena watching together with fans. and they announce Catlin as the draft pick, and they all take off the hoodies and they have like already jerseys printed with her name on the back, cheering for her and super excited about drafting her. So that was really fun to see.
That's sick. That's good too, because all of this discourse about like the people already in the league are not excited about it or happy about it or whatever. Like, enough. Nika Mule did a little trolling. I think she was serious, but if there were any intentions of being a troll, she did a damn good job. She was asked by Aaliyah Boston, and who I couldn't get like a full look at who she was interviewing with, so I'm not sure of her name, but they were asked Nika Mule who she's excited to like go against in the WNBA now. So she looks at Aaliyah and she was like, "Oh, obviously you." And then she starts trash talking like Diana Taurasi, and everybody's like,
that's funny.
Dude, you've been in the league for 5 minutes.
That's funny though.
I know for a fact that some part of her was serious because she's a sicko like that. And Diana's cut from the same cloth. Like they, so I hope she was trolling a little bit though, just because of all of the talk, especially on like the Bird and Taurasi stream about Diana just like being a bully to the rookies and stuff like that. So, but yeah, like literally 2 minutes after being drafted, she's like, "Yeah, oh, Diana, for sure." Crazy ladies. Anything else on this before we do some NBA playoff talk?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think we pretty much covered it all. Playing games tonight. Hello.
Yep. Oh
yeah. Quick. The West games are tonight, right? Lakers, Pelicans.
Lakers, Pelicans, Warriors, and the Kings.
Warriors and the Kings.
That's the game, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Warriors and the Kings.
I believe you.
Because you said, I was like, is it not? I got a little scared. I was like, oh, what am I looking at over here?
No, it's just that's a good matchup.
Well, I'm like wondering, because I don't watch the West as much as I watch the East.
Right. Okay. So that's why I was like, oh, I don't know.
But I watch LeBron, so that's a little different. But what's going on with the Kings? I thought the Kings were this light the beam. We're so good. Why are we in the play-in? What happened?
I legitimately have not even thought about the Sacramento Kings once this season.
I haven't been hearing about that damn beam.
Have not? Is that still a thing? Are we still doing that?
Don't think it's going to be lit up tonight either.
I just hope so, because like I'm ready for the Warriors thing to die.
Okay, but how about it goes like this? How about the Warriors make it, but they have to play the Thunder, and then it's like they're passing the torch to the Thunder, and the young group of the Thunder is about to be really good. Are we out? Are we out on the Thunder?
No, not out on the Thunder. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
I feel like the play-in games, though.
I don't look at the Thunder and think like, oh, hell yeah, potential dynasty material.
I do. I don't think dynasty, but I think they're going to be good for a while.
Yeah. Good in the sense of like.
Well, I mean, they're the 1 seed.
76ers good.
Oh, come on.
Bucks good.
They're the 1 seed, though. Celtics good.
Man, we'll have a whole conversation about that. Okay. But if they don't get this shit done this year,
we're out.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think the playing games are going to be a little more interesting than the actual series, because you get the Sixers and the Heat. Awesome. That's an awesome matchup.
Yeah.
You have the Lakers and the Warriors both in the play-in. Everybody wants to watch them. Now, Bulls, Hawks, I could do without. I don't really care. But the Sixers Heat might be the best game that we see. Whole thing.
Yeah. The Miami Heat, man.
So
I said it last week. I think I said it the week before too. God. Like, they scare me.
I think we're both gonna eat our words here from what we've been saying for the last month. You're like, oh, I don't want to go against the Heat. I don't want to go against the Heat. You might be playing the Heat as the 1 seed, which sucks. And then I said about the Magic, I'm like, oh, they're gonna be my playoff sleeper team. Now they're playing the Cavs.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, oh, I love their song so much. I hate that song now. I never want to hear it.
Start singing.
I hate that song.
Yeah, are the Cavs, gonna?
No.
What are they gonna do? What version of the Cleveland Cavaliers are we gonna get?
Maybe the one that was in February, but I just don't think we are going to. I I don't think we're a serious team. Well, I don't think we have a serious coach.
Okay. That makes sense. After the whole conversation we had about that last week, that makes sense.
Yeah, he just is lacking creativity. You have all these things you could do with these guys, and we get the same stuff every time. Like, I don't know.
Mix it up.
You go into the half and you come back out and you play worse.
Yeah.
We're not changing things. I don't understand, but
yeah.
I don't know. We will see.
High key how I feel about the Celtics right now. Last however many games with, full roster playing. Hasn't been great. Wasn't great. Got blown out by Milwaukee. Knicks game wasn't very good. And then, the last couple of games, whatever, doesn't really matter. Everybody rested. They still, Peyton Pritchard, I think this was huge for him getting these starts to get, because he's going to have to play valuable minutes in the playoffs, no matter who they play. And you get the version of Peyton Pritchard that's shooting at a high clip, but making absolutely nothing and just chucking them up and hoping one goes in.
Hate that.
Don't want that. So I think getting him in this rhythm of, hey,
making
dude, like we're going to have to rely on you.
Taking good shots.
Figure this out.
Just throwing it up because you think that you need to provide something.
Right.
For your team.
And that goes for Sam Hauser too, Luke Cornett, like the bench guys, the deep bench guys who maybe don't get a ton of playing time or wouldn't normally get a ton of playing time in a playoff game, but especially if it's against the Heat, like you saw them last year, they're plucking random dudes off their bench, putting them in. And who the hell? Caleb Martin, who's that? Gabe Vincent, who's that? Max Strus, when he plays anybody again other than the Celtics, you have no idea who he is.
He's making half quarters. I don't know.
Well, now he is. Now that he's not on the Miami Heat, I feel like he's branched out into being a normal everyday player.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was on the Heat, it was just, we're playing the Celtics. Max Strus is
here he goes,
kick your ass. So it's just, I'm hoping it's not Miami, but like I
think it's gonna be Miami. Like if
everything in my bones is telling me
money, I would go Miami, Boston, Knicks, Sixers, which both will be really good. It just sucks though. The number 1 and the number 2 seed are probably getting the worst,
the toughest matchup.
Yeah, because you had Joel Embiid out for forever, and now he's back. So who knows what he's gonna do? I don't know if he's gonna make it through the entire series, but he's gonna be there.
He'll be there. I've said this too. Like if it came down to a Sixers Celtics matchup, I'm more comfortable with that, just given recent history. And Al Horford just being Joel Embiid's kryptonite for no reason at all. Can't explain it. That's just how it is. The Heat, though, man. Not excited about that. Am excited about the Bucks Pacers series, though. Although
I'm not.
No Giannis for the first.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Couple of games.
I don't think I'm worried about it. I don't think I'm too worried about it. I think the Pacers are kind of. They've mellowed out a little bit compared to how we were with the in-season tournament when that was all going on. I just don't think the Pacers are as good as people are saying that they are.
I just
think they're fine.
Yeah. Can be very good, not consistent enough to hold them that high. Those two don't like each other though. A lot of beef in these matchups.
Yeah, for dumb reasons, but whatever. That's usually how it goes.
For absolutely nothing, but yeah.
We have some beef in the Cavs Magic. Those two brothers, they do not like Jared Allen. I don't know why they bully him. I don't know.
Two brothers, the Wagner brothers.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they don't like Jared Allen. They bully him. They get in fights. They're probably going to get ejected. He's probably going to get ejected. Like, if you piss off Jared Allen, you got to be a bad guy.
He's just such a nice man.
Yeah, you got to be a bad guy.
He minds his own business.
Right. Like, if you're mean to him, there's questionable things going on with you. Like, when Ben Simmons was in his face screaming, I'm like,
Well,
I think the issue is with you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Simmons. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack with that one, but I mean, just leave him alone. Leave Jared Allen alone.
I should
just
not
going
have
out there to do his job.
So for you, is it finals or bust?
It's championship or bust.
Okay, that's what I mean. Like the team's done. You want this thing to be blown up.
Not necessarily blown up because everybody. I mean, Jaylen Brown's inked for whatever the supermax he got was. Drew Holiday just extended. Tatum's gonna get almost $1 billion, I feel like, and then they'll still somehow be able to do this Derek White deal. So I don't think the window is completely closed if they don't get it done this year. I just think it'll be similar to the Bruins last year. You had this incredible season. You're beating the crap out of people left and right. You have, by all accounts, a super team. I mean, I know Porzingis missed a decent amount of time this year, but like him, Jalen, Jason, right there. That's as big three gets right now. And you got Al Horford coming off the bench, being who I think should be sixth man of the year. All signs are pointing to yes, this is the year. This is going to happen, and it, by all accounts, should. And if it doesn't, like, I don't know what the diagnosis is. I don't know what the best course of action is to go and say, all right, we know what we did wrong. We know where we fell short. This is how we fix it for next year. Because I feel like they've been doing that for the last 3 years.
Right.
So I don't think it's bust to the point of like blow it up, ship everybody out, start from scratch. But like in terms of disappointment level, this would be catastrophic for me, at least. I think a lot of Celtics fans feel the same, but
well, yeah, because I feel like it's what everybody's been saying for the last so many years. Oh, the Celtics are so good. The Celtics are going to win. The Celtics are going to do this. And then it just never happens.
Yep. I will say, though, if Miami is the first round matchup, get that shit out of the way. And then not coast, but like you don't have to worry about meeting them in Eastern Conference Finals again when you're tired from 2 previous series. You get the hardest part out of the way, and then you see what you can do. Because that's, I mean, last year's Eastern Conference Finals, 7 games, cutthroat. The year before, 7 games, came down to the very last potential Jimmy Butler buzzer beater, and luckily it was off. But they're exhausting series. And I know the Heat season this year wasn't like up to their caliber.
Okay, but it hasn't been either for any of the other times.
I know.
They're just kind of there, and then they end up being good.
When a Spoelstra team gets to this time of year, though, like.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this. What would you rather happen? The answer is neither. But which would you feel better about? Losing to the Sixers or losing to the Heat? Neither? I mean, like if you had to pick one.
Neither. Truthfully, losing to the Heat, because you know that they have your number.
You've done it before, yeah.
They've done it before. There's been those battles. You've gotten the best of them a couple times. They've gotten the best of you a couple times. Against the Sixers, for me personally, hate them. So that would be bad for me.
Yeah.
A lot of receipts that could get pulled up.
Sorry, I would just go real quick, delete them all.
Bye. But also, like I said, recent history, Celtics, Sixers, it's been all Celtics. So, like, if you've been that dominant against them for however many years, however many seasons, and then this year, where they're a 7 seed, is where they come and bite you in the ass, like, that would feel really bad for me. That personally would feel like absolute crap for me. So I'm going to say Miami. Truthfully, neither. But if I had to choose, I guess Miami.
Oh man, I think a lot of people are going to get really upset over the next couple weeks.
Yeah. Yep. Hockey playoffs too. Like, this is the time of year where I
don't mess with hockey fans because they terrify me, and they are scary.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I don't know. Should we talk about the West for a little bit?
Yeah, let's do it.
So now, and I'm sorry, Clippers, for what I'm about to say. But like, what did we say? The whole entire. If the Clippers can be healthy for the playoffs, the potential is there. And what's being reported now? Kawhi might not be playing.
Might not be playing at all. Like,
he has
just
some
missed the
knee
first
fluids.
series.
I don't know. It's just they just are trying to be cautious with his knee. So what does that mean? I feel like we've heard that one like a million times. And he just signed that 3-year deal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're the 4 seed. They're playing the Mavs. That should be a great series. But it's not going to be a great series if he's not playing the whole time.
And I mean, against Luka,
which I would love to see. I would love to see Luka have a great playoff. Like, I would.
Yeah. Against Luka, like, I would need full strength. I need my team at full strength.
Yeah, because he's a psychopath.
He's nuts. Kyrie, I feel like, has finally gotten back into.
I don't want to play against Kyrie in the playoffs. No.
Especially if it seems like, he's in a good spot. No thanks.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play against Kyrie in the playoffs. I've seen everything I need to see. And yeah,
they're the Mavs role players too, like, decent.
Yeah.
Not horrible. But like, you have those two leading the charge against a team that's not 100%. I mean, good luck. We said at the beginning of the season, though, when we were talking about like dark horse teams, we both mentioned the Clippers, and our caveat to that was,
can they all be on the floor?
If they all stay healthy, if they all can be on the floor together at the same time. Kawhi missing any playoff time at all is massive for them. And like, also not all that surprising, unfortunately, but it's just like,
they're also playing their last games in crypto.
Staples.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, crypto, Staples, whatever.
Same thing.
Yeah, that's. I
got a lot going
on
on
about that aspect of it. That stadium's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Man, it would be cool to open up a new stadium with a championship. But,
yeah.
I
don't know. We'll have to see with that one. And then we get the same thing with the next matchup. We have the Timberwolves and the Suns. I don't even know what to say about the Suns.
Do you like Devin Booker?
I love Devin Booker. Why? Do you hate him?
I just think he's so like corny.
I think he's so cool.
I don't know.
I'm a big Devin Booker fan.
I'm in like the Booker versus Luka feud.
But I like both a lot.
The reason why I ask is because I was going to say,
duh.
Yeah, well, yeah. In this series, I could totally see Ant Edwards just like hone in.
Oh,
on Booker
yeah.
And be like, all right, we're going psychological warfare.
There's a lot of things that you could say. There's a lot of things you could say to Devin Booker.
There's a lot of things. That is not new shit talking in the NBA. Let's just put it that way.
And Ant does not give one F at all. No. He'll say anything. Literally anything.
Yeah.
And he does. Which sometimes he probably shouldn't.
I'm excited for that matchup specifically, but I mean, what level of disappointment are we going to talk about if KD and the Suns fall short again?
Does anyone even care at this point? Like, that's the next part. I don't think anyone even cares now. We're just like, oh, okay. It's not even like that hot of a topic. It's just,
not.
That's the Suns. That's what we've seen all year. It's what we thought it was going to be, and now it's still that.
Yeah. Okay. So no disappointment, and just like, yep, saw this one coming.
What do you think? I don't even think any of them would be disappointed either. I was like, okay.
Just run off.
I don't think Kevin Durant really cares at this point. Not saying that he doesn't care about basketball, because he definitely does, but like the outcome isn't going to change anything that he's doing, which is a great mindset to have, but it's not great for the fans and the organization and everything else.
Just look at his Twitter account and that'll answer that for you. Like,
I mean, he's the funniest person on the internet.
He gives no F's about nothing.
None.
Which, like
I think he just posted a video that said that he's locked in on Call of Duty right now. I'm like, oh, who are you, Kyler?
It's
God,
something
Phoenix
in the water.
Is tired of that.
Water in Arizona.
I don't know. Whatever.
Hey, when I was out there, there was no, like, and granted, Final Four time, like, nobody really was there for the Suns, but like the Suns played the Pelicans, I think, when I was there, and like never would have known unless
I feel like it's just not that good of a sports town. Fun to go to.
Yeah,
it's just like
the area around like the baseball stadium and the basketball stadium is cool.
Yeah,
has a lot of potential.
It seems like pretty dead.
Yeah, it was. It was.
I like the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I was honestly like hoping that they would have a homestand while we were there, because I wanted to go, but they were in like Denver or something. Oh. And they just played the Yankees right before.
Hate that team.
There. Yeah, we'll talk about that too. You had an eventful weekend.
I did.
What's the other potential West matchups?
Well, we have the Thunder as the 1 seed and the Nuggets as the 2 seed, and they can end up playing any of the 4 teams in the play-in. But I think that I like the Thunder, but if they play the Lakers, hey, maybe the Lakers might beat them. Young Thunder team.
Yeah.
LeBron and AD. I mean, just have to see if they can make it either.
I'd like to see a Lakers-Nuggets series again.
I would also like that. Well, whoever wins out of the Lakers and Pelicans goes into.
Boom.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So Lakers Nuggets I'd be tuned in for that.
Yeah, me too. And you know how I feel about LeBron and the Lakers. But
you know how I feel about LeBron and the Lakers.
I would watch.
Yeah, I'd be watching.
Yeah. When do those start? 2 hours from now?
Yeah.
Lakers games in 2 hours, 4:30. So we'll have our answer before the night's over on how that shakes out. And then East games are tomorrow. And then
those
this
are gonna
weekend.
be so good. I'm going to the game on Saturday. I'm going to the Cavs game on Saturday. There's 4 games, and the Cavs obviously is going to be the first one played because it's just how it's going to be.
Yeah.
But I'm going to that. So they'll probably lose because I'll be there. But I'll be there.
I feel that.
So and then they'll start playing that stupid song, which now I have to hate, and I have to eat my words about saying the Magic are so good, and I thought they were going to be a playoff sleeper, and now they're going to ruin my life. Yeah, typical.
You weren't wrong though. Like when you said that, they weren't in any position to be there. To be
now we're all gonna go hang out.
Play-in.
Yeah, now we're all gonna
be besties for the weekend.
Oh, God.
Hang out in downtown Cleveland.
Okay, this is Magic related, and I'm gonna everyone's gonna say, "Oh, you're so dumb for saying this," and I'm gonna say, "Yeah, I am," because I didn't know. I did not know that Paolo was that like large. I didn't know that he was that tall, like that big of a guy.
Okay.
I thought he was like.
This happens to me all the time with basketball players because they all are so freakishly large that it skews my perception of like super tall people.
Yeah, but he's like extra tall.
Yeah.
And extra big, like a big guy.
He's like stocky.
Yeah.
Like
it was crazy.
It never fails to like blow my mind. Like I said this a couple weeks ago about like the guys on the UConn team. Stephon Castle's like 6'7".
Mm-hmm.
Never in a million years watching those games on TV would I have said that, because he looks like he's 6'2" compared to everybody else, because they're all just freaks.
Then you get guys like Darius Garland, and I'm like, oh, we're like the same height, man. We're not, but in my mind, it feels like it.
Yeah. I mean,
he's still way taller.
That's how I feel about Caitlin Clark. Like, she's 6 foot. I look at her on TV and I'm like, oh, she's my height. She's 5'9", which isn't,
that's the same.
that much of a
height
discrepancy, but like,
I had an argument over the weekend with someone very on the same topic of height. They tried to tell me that I was like 5'6", 5'7". I'm like, I'm not. I'm literally not even close.
Oh.
No.
On a good day.
On a good day.
On like the best of days.
Well, if I'm wearing heels, I might be.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It was crazy.
Like, yeah. What? How did they just looked at you and were like, oh, did you have like chunky sneakers on?
I had on Dunks.
I mean, that's an inch at most.
Yeah, but I'm not. That get me up to 5'4". Okay. Like, I have a step stool to get to the second shelf in my kitchen.
Oh God. Yeah,
like,
no.
When I get a package in my apartment, if it's on the top one in the lockers, I have to ask the front desk person to help me get it out because I can't reach it.
So what we're trying to say is 5'6", 5'7" is not accurate.
Yeah, no.
That's all right.
Yeah, but then I think this person was also lying about being 6'2", so I think that's why.
Usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Any make you feel taller, you'll think they're taller.
Yeah. Okay, 6'2". Got it. 5'10".
There's no way.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny? But then I think so, though.
Looking it up. Damn, that's what it says.
Yeah, but I just don't agree. I don't agree.
No. I always fluff up the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, NBA, before we pivot?
No, I got nothing else. I just hope my team wins a series.
Yeah, same.
So we're not a laughing stock and joke, but we'll have to see. TBD.
How was your weekend?
I had one of the best weekends that I've ever had in my life.
Hell yeah. We love that.
No, I'm just saying that because I haven't really been doing anything. I've just been like inside and chilling because it's cold. And it was really nice this weekend. So I was out and about. Anywhere I could have been this weekend, just know I was there.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. We love an outside weekend.
Front row at every baseball game.
Love that.
Being roasted on the internet for doing so.
Well,
whatever.
You know, you could literally do anything and post it on the internet really and you get roasted for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever. What happened with these Yankee fans though? I saw your tweets about it and some of them were
so annoying.
Absolutely out of
unhinged.
Pocket.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Yankees beat us 2 games, which sure, they're really good. We're trying our best. They're really good. You're paying billions of dollars to have all these players on your team. We have one player that's being paid over $100 million. So like,
I was gonna say payroll discrepancies here are massive. So let's take this with a grain of salt.
But I feel like I've been saying this for like the last 2 years. For some reason, we have developed this rivalry with them.
Yeah.
And they really hate us. Like, Yankees fans really hate the Guardians. Like, you guys beat us all the time. I don't know why you hate us so much. They say our team's annoying. Why? You don't like that we hit singles and score runs? Sorry, we don't have people to hit a home run every at bat. My bad. But they don't like us. And
if they think you guys are annoying, what do they think they are?
Well, they're the most annoying ever. But they beat us twice. They like kicked our ass in the second game. And then the next day, nice sunny day, like 70-degree baseball game. Everyone's having a good time. And the score keeps going back and forth. The Yankees are winning like 3-0. Then we hit a couple home runs and it's tied up. And then they score, we score. Like, it's going back and forth the whole entire game. We were winning going into the 9th. We gave up a run. Then it was tied. Then we had to go to extras. They scored 2 runs. So after they scored 2 runs, I'm like, oh, yeah, we're probably not going to win.
Yeah.
And then we had a walk-off win, and they were jumping and celebrating and having fun, which I feel like any team does on any walk-off win.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all of their fans are like, I can't believe they're celebrating like they just won a World Series. Well,
oh my God.
How would you guys know about that? Because you guys don't do that either.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Exactly what I was going to say. They wouldn't know what it's like because they haven't done it in 15 years.
Right. None of those people on that team know what it's like either. So
not a single one.
I think everybody celebrates a walk-off. I didn't know it was weird to celebrate a walk-off win.
Pretty standard procedure, I would say.
And the celebration was like pretty chill. Like, I don't think it was anything extraordinary. I thought it was just normal. You know, a couple water bottles flying in the air. They lift up. Andres in the air cheering for him. That was it. They leave. Get on the plane, go. And their fans are having a meltdown. I don't know why.
They're the type of fans that if they do it, it's okay.
Right.
Anybody else does it. Losers. Act like you've been there. Whatever. Stupid. Yeah, I don't care how early in the season it is. Everybody celebrates walk-offs. It's the same as celebrating a buzzer beater or a last-second field goal. Like, it's all the same shit. Everybody does it in
like
every sport.
Baseball celebration is like that, like extra. Like, you win a playoff series and you have beer showers.
Yeah.
So, sorry that they were just having fun. I don't know. Do we not like fun anymore? I guess we don't.
No, I mean, I told you their stadium is like a freaking mausoleum, so they just know they're just cold and boring.
Yeah, so that was interesting. Also, their players were like talking shit to the Guardians, which I thought was really funny and really fun, which made it extra interesting. They don't like Josh Naylor. Because remember, he did the whole like rock the baby thing, and then Garrett Cole was having a meltdown, and then they were really upset about it. Josh Naylor got shoved to the ground.
That Josh Naylor thing was 2
years ago. You were there for it.
Yeah, okay. So that's why I'm thinking like that was 2022.
And they're still talking about it.
Jesus Christmas.
So I don't know why we have this like rivalry with them, but we do.
Listen, I'm all for a good Yankee rivalry. So we can be brothers in arms when it comes to that.
Yeah. See, this is where I'm going to disagree. You might be right. I might be right. I don't know. Naylor got shoved because he was covering the base. Come on. He was trying to make a play. He was just doing a baseball move. He did not need to be shoved. Also, if you're going to shove, put your foot on the bag before you do it. I don't know. That's all I got to say.
Oh, man. I'm going home in June. I don't know how I always do this. Whenever I go home during baseball season. Going home in June. That weekend is a Red Sox-Yankees series. So
should I go?
Yeah, come.
Okay.
Come.
Okay.
While the Red Sox may not be good.
You can still beat them.
You still love a good like Friday night Fenway Red Sox-Yankees game. So count me in. You want to come? More than welcome.
Yeah, sign me up.
So
what day is this?
Friday, like the 14th or 15th, I think, of June.
I'll have to see. I might be in Toronto.
Check it out.
We'll have to see.
But yeah, there's that. Hopefully by that time I'll be back for a parade or two. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I would love one. Just give me one. 2, ideally.
Okay, I hear you, Bree. Listen, I hear you. But when you say just give me one, you've already seen like 1 million.
I know.
I've only seen 1.
I know. Give me a joint Celtics Bruins parade.
That'd be sick, though.
I'll die happy.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick. Yeah, because I'm going back for the Brady retirement Hall of Fame thing at Gillette, which is the 12th. Yeah, they're doing like 6/12. Which is around the time where those series should be ending and potential plannings of events in the city should be taking place. So yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
We'll see. And then hockey playoffs are up and coming within the next like 4 or 5 days. Major implications today and tomorrow in the East, which is I don't envy fans of any of these teams because they're all separated by like 1 point and there's only 1 spot left.
How many teams?
I'll confirm that in a second. I think I want to say 4.
That sucks.
Yeah. Washington, Detroit, Pittsburgh, and Philly.
Oof. And
Philly looks like
I feel like all those places hate each other.
Yeah, that's accurate. Philly looks like they're the odd man out. They've got 87 points. Pittsburgh has got 88. Washington and Detroit both have 89 points. Currently, thanks to beating the Bruins last night, the Capitals are in that last wild card spot. But here's how the games shake out today and tomorrow. Red Wings play the Canadiens. Canadiens have nothing to play for. They're done. Capitals play the Flyers, which could get interesting because if the Capitals lose and the Flyers win, regulation win, that's 2 points right there. Boom. They bump up. And then tomorrow, Penguins play the Islanders, which Islanders have already clinched. They got nothing to play for. At this point, it might just be resting bodies last game of the season. Pittsburgh, do or die. They need every crazy scenario to happen, including a win. Okay. And if I was a fan of any of these 4 teams, I would be throwing up. I would not be able to sleep last night. I would not be able to sleep tonight. I would be
I'd have already counted my team out. I'd have already accepted it. Just how it is here.
It's
hope for the best, but always preparing for the worst, which is how I feel.
The Ohio sports motto.
Yeah, that's always how we do it. Why would we do it anyway? Unless you're a Browns fan and then you think that they're going to win every single game.
Delusion.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous talking about these 2 playoffs. This time of year, my anxiety is through the roof. Normally, football season is probably about here. Baseball season, when it's just baseball, we're at a cool 50%. Hockey, basketball playoffs, through the roof, touching the moon. I
used to feel like that.
Ugh.
But then I realized I gotta chill out because this team's never gonna live up to the hype.
And I don't know why. Because I know for a fact, no matter what I do, I know this. I'm rational to an extent. I know no matter what I do, it's not gonna impact anything that happens on the court, anything that happens on the ice. Wearing the same jersey, not washing it, that doesn't impact anything. But at the same time, I think I'm rational in accepting those things, I'm also a lunatic. And I'm going to do them anyway. Because if there's any part of the world that relies on fate and relies on superstition and crazy crap like that, I'm going to choose to believe that that's what's happening.
Okay.
My disgusting jersey that I haven't washed in 5 weeks.
It's going back on.
That's why we're winning. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm going to bust out the crystals. My sister
Not the crystals.
My sister's into all that stuff.
Did you charge your water for the day?
She's giving me crystals. I need to put them out on the windowsill, charge them up, get all the good juju.
The moon water, yeah.
Do that. Might sage the house.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Just
I'm gonna have to do that.
Clean it all out.
Mm-hmm.
Get all the negative energy out. Let all the good things that potentially could happen manifest and come in, and whatever happens, happens. And I'm going to freak out every single day for the next 2 months. And we're going to have a good time. That's playoffs in a nutshell.
God, I hope to God the Cavs don't have to play the Celtics.
Oh boy. Do we go at that point?
Yeah, we go. We go to every single game.
I feel like we have to.
Yeah. And I'm going to have to buy a jersey. I would need a jersey to go so I could look like a real fan.
I was thinking today, the only Celtics jersey I have currently is a Marcus Smart jersey, which obviously is doing me no good right now. And I thought about getting a Tatum jersey today. But will it get here in time?
No, it won't. So
will it get here by Sunday? The chances are really slim.
Yeah,
I've got cool Celtics apparel and stuff, but I want a jersey, a legit jersey that I know the player is going to be here for a while and not get traded a week after. I get it.
I have LeBron jerseys, but I want an Evan Mobley jersey.
Yeah.
So if we move on,
City Connect.
If we move on.
Yeah.
Maybe
That
I'll
might
do
be
a little
it.
purchase. Yeah.
That might be it. The New Jersey wouldn't be broken in for this season's juju. Oh, I would have a whole ceremony. A whole like I said, we're
My God.
cleansing the house. We're gonna cleanse this jersey too. Whatever bad juju Fanatics is sending me with this jersey, we're cleansing it. And we're getting ready for some playoff basketball. That's how that would go. Yeah. It's that time of year where the worst version of myself comes out. And that's why we love sports, I suppose. Do we have anything else that we need to talk about?
No, I don't really think so. We talked about WNBA. We talked about the playoffs. We talked a little bit about baseball. I mean, there's some other things in baseball going on, but it's just still not that interesting.
Yeah.
And I've watched a million games, so.
Next week, I mean, these series will be well underway. Mm-hmm. So we'll have a ton more to really dive into. Hopefully there's some drama tonight, tomorrow, Friday.
Yeah.
And then, Saturday, Sunday, go time. So good luck to us.
Good luck to us. If your team is in the playoffs, good luck to you, unless they are the Orlando Magic.
Also, if you are a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, a Washington Capitals fan, a Philadelphia Flyers fan, a Detroit Red Wings fan, God bless. Good luck. I don't envy you for a moment. And I
Hopefully it's fun for you guys.
Whoever your team is, I hope they get that last spot. Because yikes. You are better than I would not be able to. But with that being said, we're out. We'll see you guys next week. And we'll have a ton of playoffs to talk about at that point.